How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Egyptian Hakim rifle. These rifles started production around the mid-1950s, so they say it's estimated to have started in 1956 for production of the Hakim rifles, and they lasted, I think it said, until the late or early 1970s, so 1973, I think, is the latest one that is found, and just pretty interesting rifles. These were based off of the Swedish AG-42, and those were a World War II era Swedish rifle in 6.5 by 55 Swedish, and these were a licensed copy for Egypt in the bigger powered 8mm Mauser. Very interesting rifles. These are definitely, I would almost call them sketchy. At least their operation seems sketchy, and you don't really want your thumb anywhere near there. And it's just, I will try to do the stripper clip loading later and do a load like that, but it's definitely not what I like doing. I'd rather just load the mag, but anyway. These are pretty cool rifles, and they saw use in the Suez crisis and the 6-Day War, and just some not super high use because AKs were around and a lot of different more, intermediate cartridge rifles instead of the full powered 8mm type of rifles, and just very cool history. Like I said, 6-Day War, there's some actual images of soldiers carrying Hakims in that time, and just interesting. Go into the rifle details. You have right there, Hakim 8mm made in Egypt. I'll show you guys the action. This is just a hard one to figure out how to do. So this is your safety lever. That's on fire. That's on safe. To use the rifle, you just push it forward like that and pull it back. That's a dummy round I had in it. And then to close the action, let me grab that dummy again. And to fire the rifle, you would throw your round in the mag, make sure it's on safe, throw your round in the mag, push that lever. You see how that pushes forward? Sometimes it doesn't. You'll have to push it a little bit more. And then you just pull back. And it's in battery. And your trigger pull. And that's how it works. Your sights are adjustable up to, I believe, 1,000 meters. And it's in Arabic and it's hard to see. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my greatest assumption. These are actually pretty cool rifles. They have a unique magazine locking system. Your magazine comes out and it has this little lock on it. Can get it in the way sometimes, and then you just, now it's not going anywhere. You have a stripper clip feeding guide up here. You can lay the clip like that in the top and then rotate it downwards. Here, I'll try to do that. Make sure this dummy round doesn't go flying. So your stripper clips work like this. Set them in the top, press down, and then you can rotate them and strip your rounds in. It's easier if there's bullets in it. It's, like I said, kind of a sketchy loading practice, but whatever. You have an adjustable gas system. You can rotate this lever or this little dial. Either way, you can rotate it this way. If I can get it on camera. That's lessening the gas and that's raising it. And you kind of have to just play with it to see where it likes to shoot certain ammos, and you know, you just have to play with it to see what they like. You have a very cool muzzle brake looking thing on here. You have adjustable sight, and it's just a cool rifle. And then back down the rifle, you have, this has a rack marking with some more Arabic. I believe that's the 4 I was mentioning earlier, and that's a 1. And you have your serial number on this side, your date code. I believe that date code is 1966. Let's see if I can get that closer. And just cool rifles overall. Like I said, a little sketchier, but still cool. Sling swivels here and there. And overall, pretty cool rifles. So I'll load up these stripper clips, or I'll load up one, because I don't think I'll do 2 feeds with them. It's not like a normal rifle. It's much harder to load the feed stripper clip into the magazine. So there's 5, and then you could load all 10 by stripper clips if you really wanted, but what I prefer to do is to just take out the mag and load it like this. There's all 10 loaded up, and it's ready to rock and roll. So let's take out to the range and shoot some rounds through it. Here's a sight picture for you guys. This one's very difficult to get. If you can't tell, you gotta look through a lot. That's it. burning. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. And if there's one takeaway from today's video, it's that the Hakim rifle is cool, but Hakim thumb is terrifying and might cut your thumb off. Thank you guys.